Welcome back to Marketing Champions here on Daily Ad Brief. I'm Howard Walpuff, your host. Again, we're talking about marketing with marketing experts from around the country. But today, we're actually in Cairo, Egypt, with Amr Ahmed from Dispatch Egypt. And Amr, welcome to our conversation today.
Thank you, Howard, and happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you and learn a lot more about you and your background. So why don't you start by sharing with us how you get started in the marketing industry?
I got started many years ago as a media planner at Saatchi and Saatchi Cairo. Put media plans for on terrestrial channels, television, radio, plus some print advertising. Then in 2001, I started Dispatch Egypt to try to become an alternative tool to mass advertising, where we started with direct mailing. Then over the years, we evolved into a CRM agency where we work with our partners and clients on setting up CRM strategies that would deliver their awareness objectives.
Well, Saatchi and Saatchi is definitely a great place to get a background, especially in media planning, which is obviously taking you in many different directions with your company. So when you're starting with a new client now, what kind of questions are you asking them to best figure out how to best tell their story and get their marketing message out there?
We always try to learn as much as we can about their target audience, the customer, who they are, and what kind of customer journey they currently implement, what are the challenges. But the bulk of the study goes for understanding the customer and their behavior. How can we reach them, and how can we impact their purchasing decision?
And that's all key. You want to make sure that you're getting the right response from your audience. And these different strategies that you have, what have you found recently? Because obviously things have changed over the course of time, and specifically because of COVID. What has been working a lot stronger than what's been happening over the last couple of years?
The direction is going in favor of digital, of course. All the digital channels are getting a lot of momentum. The traditional advertising tools will eventually die. Terrestrial television will definitely disappear, especially because when we plan media on those old channels, you don't get the lovely statistics and targeting capabilities that you get from the digital platform. So I think the war has been won already by the digital media alternatives, and we shall see a lot of new innovations coming up in that direction.
What you say is definitely true and important to focus on, because digital really is growing, and finding ways to get media into people's frame, whether it's a computer frame or a phone frame, is working in different directions. Should people be abandoning terrestrial radio and television at this point, or is there still a role for it?
No, definitely not. It depends on the target audience, but let me tell you that in Egypt, we still rely very much on terrestrial television because every channel definitely has its audience. So, and as a media planner, you should keep your mind open about the media mix you utilize. So the driver is what your consumer uses and their media habits, and based on that, you start planning.
And it's good that they're still out there, they're still available to people, because people do trust those means for information. Are there different platforms that you have been developing that are newer because of some of the greater growth now we're looking at 2023?
We're focusing more in technology every day. We look at other alternatives. We are into database marketing as well. So CRM softwares and how we manage data, the amount of analytics we get out of our systems and out in order to support our day-to-day operations in reaching out to customers are very, very important, and we continue to increase relying on those because they always give you great results. Numbers never lie, and we rely a lot on those.
Well, it's clear you have all the bases covered for what you provide your clients and the background that you have. So, Amr, thank you so much for joining us and sharing all with us today.
Thank you so much, Howard. All the best, my friend.
And thank you all for joining us as well. There's so many different ways you can get a marketing message out. Having the right agency to direct you with this type of background really helps get you the message to your audience in the best way possible that they're responding to it. There's more information about Dispatch Egypt here on Daily Ad Read, so please check that out. But go on, have a great rest of today, and we'll see you next time on Marketing Champions.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.